Oh no, my muffler's come on.
Right in.
2 seconds and I'll tell you if I'm alright or not. I am, hopefully scoring. And hopefully we're live. We're live, look at that! We're live! Scoring, and it's Wadlow off the mark. What a love. Beautiful. Oh yes! Oh yes, Pepe! Unfortunately it's Waddy, but don't worry about that.
Action.
Have you got the scoreboard? Max, get the scoreboard out, the portable one. He's given a no ball.
Yeah. Spanner.
Is it front foot no ball? We should only play front foot no balls. Right, nearly there. Scoring. Chair dry. Downhill. 3 balls gone. Rain on strike. Massive no ball.
Roxy, I forgot to explain what we're doing with scoring.
What?
Any
Scoring normally.
a wide is a 2, but no extra ball. And a no ball is 1 and a free hit above waist height.
We're scoring normally.
Right, that's what they Bob and Tim
I'm
do.
just scoring normally.
Okay.
Alright. Dressed very conservative.
Don't worry, I haven't changed my shirt for 3 days, so I smell.
Alright, Vinny. What, you were wearing that last time? On Sunday? Do you remember going like a butcher's coat?
Who's wearing
Yeah,
it on
but
the
okay,
lunch?
so I didn't wear that to alright. Yeah, you're right, you're just on it's just live being streamed talking to me about wearing a butcher's coat.
Was it?
I was wearing an Elvis kit.
Elvis didn't wear a butcher's coat. It was slightly more sparkly. Kit.
If we weren't on camera, someone might express some word.
Go on, Ed.
What were you retiring on, by the way?
30.
30. Waddy is on 9 already.
Who's, Joe, who's keeping for us?
You.
The whole thing?
Yeah. And what?
Sorry?
I hadn't thought about a keeper.
I don't mind doing it.
Play yourself in, Waddy.
Ignore him, Waddy. Yes.
Might be a few more.
Just tell Matt he's scoring normally.
$22 for none.
Off 3.
Off 2. I lied, it's 19 for none.
Is that 3 gone?
It's 2. No matter how many times you ask me, you still haven't snuck another over in there, Joe. I did say 2 before the end of the over.
Stop, Mark, we're good.
Dropped him. Right, so I think I finally got the scores correct, having been wrong from the first ball. If you're watching online, you'll see all types of air breaking loose, and Waddy is very strong here on the offside, and it's gone away for 4.
Come on, Ed. It's not tea time yet, Tom.
Okay, so we have 4 fielders back. We've got a long leg backstop behind the keeper. We have a man at backward point on the boundary. There's a guy at deep cover, and there's a fielder at cow. There's also a fielder at a very straight mid on. 5 men back, and that means there's 4 in the ring. I have one at gully, I have a cover, mid off, and a square leg. And it's pulled, not very, a little bit of a misfield out there. It's pulled not convincingly, aerially, and just straight to the fielder. That's another no ball given, I think. I'm not sure how Mr. Rayner is on 7.
do you want the score to be here?
26 for none. We're now about to start the fourth. Sharply taken single there. The man at short cover.
Make sure we run Dave out, shall we?
Where's Joe? Joe, who's your 4? Who's your 4? Who is your batsman number 4?
Harvey.
I was thinking you probably want to do, if Waddy's out, put Harvey in, and if Dave's in, put Charlie in.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise you might get a bit stranded.
Yeah, okay.
Go on, Fletch!
When Waddy comes out, Harvey go in, and Dave comes out. Okay.
Oh, and a drop there. Quite a simple chance, a very floaty chance to slip. Very, couldn't really ask for an easier chance to slip. Still stroking his chin, can't quite believe he's dropped it. And Rod Loverer takes the strike. I don't know what all that extra rules they wanted to play was, but Portsmouth Butcher's right in my line of view. Pepe, and there is a run out, and it is Pepe that is run out.
Go on, Charlie, buddy. Come on, lad.
Batted Pepe. In his last innings this season, probably Pepe has scored 4 and has been run out. So fine style. He gets a stunning round of applause for his effort. The new batsman is Charlie Lawrence.
Ball in flat. That's a great over, mate. Well done.
Cherries, mate. Rolling.
Come on, Dan.
Downhill.
Yeah.
28 for 1 in the 5th.
Great ball. Free hit, Charlie. Slog it.
It's a front foot no ball and a free hit. Dan seems to have had a few problems overstepping. And he comes. And sneaked away to third man for one. And Lawrence is off the mark. Beaten Wadlov outside off stump, possibly a little extra bounce. It looked like Wadlov is trying to give some catching practice to the slip. And he's picked that one up and he must be out here.
Yes! Good hands, Wacker!
So similar shot to the one he played before, and this time not miss hit in the direction of the fielder who takes quite an easy catch. Fielder out there being Wacker, who normally has a very safe pair of hands. And hopefully some fireworks with Harvey Salt coming in. Wadlov out for 17 with 4 fours. Sorry, 19 off 17 balls with 4 fours. Yes. Let's see how this goes now. For 1 in the 5th.
Great stuff, Dad!
I think they may be changing bowls.
We've got quite a good bowling attack. We've got Miles to come, Dan Moore, Ryan.
Quite generous there. Changing bowling. It is Andrew Walker. Interesting to see if He'll take the strike. Not sure the tactics are quite right here. A lot of hitting. A big total is needed, really. A lot of hitting on the midweek team. Didn't really want the two there. White ball! Oh, very generous. 32 for 2 after 6. Dan Moore into the attack. Oh dear. Just a single. Oh, Charlie Lawrence is on strike. That must be a wide ball. Must be a wide, and it is. Another wide, surely. Surely another wide. He's an 11-year-old, 12-year-old lad.
Yes, Maureen! It's just a number in the sport. It's about the reach though, isn't it? It's about... I thought it was a pitch near him.
Shot! 4 runs for Charlie Lawrence. Well played. Takes him to 7 from 13. The single off the last ball again. I'm not too sure that was the plan. For a bye. On the field goes out. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fielders on the boundary. The slip comes out and goes to a wide mid on. And firmly struck, and the field comes back in. Good fielding on the boundary by Freddie Cheshire, supported by Adam Butcher. The Midweek team are actually quite keen here. Oh, full toss. Somewhat gotten away with there. I'm not sure about the tactics at all here. Chewing through the balls. It is a 2020 game. Oh dear. The fielder comes out again. Probably Harvey just wants a single here to keep the strike. Will he have? The field's out. There's one on offer. Yes, very good cricket. Excellent cricket.
Whacker!
43 for 2. After 8. Fireworks needed now.
Oh, it's a good boy now.
Squirted away for 4. Squirted away for 4. And the field goes back. Snip through the slip. Snick through the slips. And Danmore reverts to his leg spin and his bold Charlie Lawrence round his legs. And the new batsman is going to be Elliot Anthony. Well batted! Solitary clapper. Everyone else clapped earlier, obviously. Well batted, Charlie! And that's the 3rd round of applause. This is customary, the not out batsman, striking batsman comes and has a little chat with the incoming batsman. Normally imparts some incredible words of advice.
Come on, Daniel.
What number are you in, Joe?
I'm going well down. Let everyone have a go.
You need to get a total here, Joe.
Yeah, Max is going in really well.
And it's a wicket first ball caught by Downhill. Rather a chip catch to cover off quite an innocuous looking ball, really. And Elliot is out without troubling the scorers, or scorer, which is me, for a golden duck. And to the wicket comes Max Ross. So,
Go on, Max.
possibly the game in the balance here. Four down.
Yep.
Arguably the best two batsmen at the crease now. I expect the field to be well back. Stevie Lawrence, have you ever seen Steve bat?
No, he never. Can he?
Very correct batsman, very correct. Yeah. Could be Wisden, from Wisden.
Really?
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Proper.
Beautiful batsman.
They'll die out then with this game now, won't they?
I don't know, there's still not wrong with having a rock solid technique.
Well, yeah, I agree. But
Possibly 2020 you get away with it, you just swing your bat, don't you?
yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know if you need a defence anymore, do you?
They don't, do they? Some of these shots, they're just. What are they?
Just having a heave. Most of it just looks like a big heave across the line. Shots are boring, but a couple of balls right on the money there from Big D. Not much you can do with them when you first come in without taking a huge risk. And now some pace into the attack. Tom Miles. This could be interesting. I think there's a perception that Harvey doesn't like it up him, so to speak. But we shall see.
Is that why they've held him back?
No, I don't think so. I think they were possibly.
He's lively for his age, isn't he?
Yes, Tom.
Tom is lively for his age.
First time not opened it.
Go on, Tom. Off the short run up here, Tom.
Yeah.
Tosses the ball to himself and is run up a bit of a hitch.
And then he's away.
Very slinging
Go,
action.
Just one. Good, Mossy.
Just one. Hold the field back. Pretty much.
I don't know.
We have deep mid wicket. A very straight cow corner. Mid on. Mid off 2/3 of the way back. Deep cover. Point 2/3 of the way back. And a good ball.
Doesn't need much of a loosener, does he?
Fishing outside the off stump. There's a slip in place. Is that a slip? Yeah, the second slip. And a fine leg
Is he slip?
or deep backward square. Quite a square fine leg. If you'd like to set the scoreboard, it's 49 for 4. Oh, and he's gone. Oh, dropped.
That ball was a good throw, wasn't it?
It was just at the edge of his reach with the dive there. Very difficult chance.
Yeah.
And Max Ross rather fortuitously off the mark.
What, did he get a run?
Got a run.
Good shots there.
And it's a 50 up. If that's worthy of a... Oh,
What is underneath that? Adam, no, you're alright.
and it's I thought it was Big Moore for a second.
Yeah, I did, then.
But then, as we realised it was Mr. Butcher, I think Harvey's heart must have been in his mouth. But so consecutive drops off consecutive balls. And a bouncer. A lively bouncer.
Shit. 1 megabyte up to speed. Oh my god.
Massive score. 52. 52 for 4 after 10. And it will be big more to continue. 52 for 4 after 10. Freddie Chesh as well to bowl. It really is a strong side because of the weak side they put out. Max Ross again fortuitously gets away with one. Could argue to have been out 3 times now. Probably be out this ball, I'd imagine. I thought that was coming. No, I knew it was coming. Bold. But obviously, being his dad, I know when he's going to get out. I can call it. He's gone for 2. 2 o'clock. And for innings. Really falling away here.
How many wickets have been there?
5.
Could be quite a quick game, this one. Not too much batting to come for this Sunday side. I'll be still there, of course, and Joe Clark. Squirts one. Still, I don't want to give anything away here. Making sure the field's perfectly positioned. Incisive wit of the keeper. Apparently if he misses that, he's in trouble. I think that's basically cricket. It will be Tom Miles to continue. Ball angling down the leg side. Difficult to play. Field well spread. There should be one if you get your bat on it anywhere, really. Huge area, square of the wicket on the leg and straight on the offside. Three fielders to ball. It's just a single off the salt. And it's 4 leg byes. The first leg byes of the game. Really, the scoreboard has been stuck for a while now. 59 is the score.
Go on, Tommy. Out about 3 times. He's up a couple 100 foot short.
And the bowler has gone around the wicket. And the ball has just played off way square on the offside. Acres of space there. An easy single. Bowling is pretty good here from Moore and Miles. Not anything loose at all, really. In fact, very threatening bowling. And possibly getting away with another one there. Salt. A little bit of football. And some good fielding by Gorby on the boundary. It's 2 to Salt. Sure. I think a no ball has been given. Whack, is that a no ball?
Come on, Tommy, back to your mark.
Front foot no ball.
Finish tonight. Go on, Tom.
No ball. And the short ball crunched away. One to come in the over. Getting quite dark actually. It might be difficult in the second innings. Ball around the wicket again. Left-handed Clark. Who plays it away rather in a timid fashion. For one. They score 65 for 5. And there's no let up here as Freddie Cheshire comes into the attack. Maybe really strangle the score now, 65 for 5.
scoops.
Yeah.
Rossi, yeah.
That was dry. You
Yeah.
sitting as well, Dave? Do you need a chair?
No, I was just saying, are you having a end of season few scoops then?
Where?
Wherever.
Yeah. Now?
No, I mean I've got this week, next week and week after treatment, so after that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, when are you thinking?
And after them, in 3 weeks.
September?
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for me.
Definitely. Well, that's when we'll get it sorted then.
Right,
Probably early October then.
Yeah? That'll do you.
Yeah. Fine
Get
for
a
me.
curry as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. We can go out in Chester. couldn't we?
66 for 6.
Here.
Yeah. We've.
Batted poorly.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Or if they bowled well.
I found the net. Or is this still the...
I think this is the
This is the 13th.
13th over. Yeah. I think they've bowled quite well, haven't they? That spat up then, didn't it? Sorry?
It's a funny trick.
That one spat right up, didn't it?
Fletch just get that.
So, a couple of bowls with players trying to play aggressive shots can be. Waddy seemed to be good at the start, didn't he? And then,
Yeah. And he
I mean,
picked
look at the
out-
difference between those two balls. One,
That one?
Yeah, that one was
up-
that was
one
right up there.
up,
That
one
one
right
was
down
down there.
I can't tell about the length of those. There's probably a bit of difference in the length.
No, but the one before sort of spat up, didn't it?
13.
It's not going to rain, is it?
I hope so.
When he hit the ball, and Waddy hit the ball down Andy's throat, and Andy doesn't drop many, does he?
No. Well, he had the thing is he had a practice shot at it as well
Yeah.
a few balls before, and that was a gash ball.
There's no commentary on this,
Yeah,
is
it's commentary's live. You've been. And now I think they feel that the game is done, so they've brought Ed Moss on, maybe increase the scoring rate. Yeah, 66 for 12 on the 14.
Oh dear.
I feel if we'd batted sensibly, that you have to use your feet to.
Yeah, and it was
get
full
down.
toss, so
It's-
you got
well,
to
it was
push
with dips. It was it kind of almost yorked himself there. You've got to come down and give that hell.
And hit straight, not cross back.
3 dots in a row. So my comments about moving the scoring on proved to be incorrect. And at
Short
last,
straight.
Short draw.
like it'll be cut off there.
Go down, Fred.
Just 2.
Fielded well and all.
Yeah, they have.
They've
Yeah.
got a few decent fielders, haven't they? Freddie's an excellent fielder. Wacker's a good fielder. Gilby's a good fielder. And then they've got some athleticism as well with Tom and Fletcher. That's got to be a no ball. And got to be a 4.
That would be a no ball, wouldn't it?
I don't know if he
Because it wasn't by the time it got there.
No, I don't think it was because he came down the wicket,
Yeah.
didn't he? And it was.
Although what he was dropped at slip off a very simple slip catching
Yeah.
chance. It's not often that you see them float
No,
to
no.
slip. So slight acceleration on the score.
This is a good wicket, isn't it? Not the wicket, but the
Pitch,
Yeah.
the area,
the area is good, isn't it?
What's that?
the vista.
Because it's pretty
vista.
flat.
Oh,
No,
you
not
mean
that,
the
but
outfield?
The outfield, yeah, it's pretty flat.
What's that?
It's not often that
The score is 73 for 6
it's not often.
after 14.
It's not often when you're fielding that it jumps up in your face or anything.
No, there's no artificial track or anything like that
No.
for it to bobble off either.
14.
14.
In trouble. Need you two lads in.
That's probably not what
I was going to say, I certainly don't think it's what you need.
I got a duck on Sunday.
I got
Not the Sunday just gone, the week before, Dave.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a duck.
It was
I got a ball from Ryan Spann, which pitched on leg and hit off, and I just played down the line. And
I did. Well, I got bowled by this guy,
Oh,
and I
he's
just
bowling well, weren't he?
he was, and all I was trying to do was a forward defensive, and it came back in between my bat and my pad. So obviously they were not together, but I thought it was a comfortable. I was just going to pat it back to him.
Next thing you hear.
It's a bit nicer of 35 overs than 20. Though I don't like 20 overs at all as a batsman because I like to kind of play myself in a
little bit. Yeah.
I can't really hit it for a while.
Hit it wrong end. Good.
Sharp single. And that's Cook off the mark.
So what was this quite good at then? So is this part of the frog box setup?
So as the bowlers are both running in, the press, bowler running in, and that tells them that something's going to happen. That's going to be a wide. Surely it's going to be wides. 4 wides. Four wide. Surely.
5.
Giving us buys rather harshly against the keeper. I mean, well done.
And does it produce
Took some cracking.
a score sheet in that you can download into Excel or something? Yeah, very good.
That's a very good question, actually.
It will do. You will be able to do something like that. But you can, it
puts it. It's all on Play Cricket.
Okay, so it goes automatically up to Play Cricket, doesn't it?
Yeah, so this is on Play Cricket. So I'm pretty sure you can download the stuff in Play Cricket. I've never tried it myself. There's one to Joe Clark.
And is in the games where are all games scored like this now? Seconds in the first.
15.
Most of them are.
What's that?
The score is 80 for 6 after 15.
They've pushed on a bit, haven't they?
Well, buys and leg buys help.
Tom, you go there. Or 15 over.
Elliot rather did spoon his chance.
Yeah. He said it came through so slowly he'd already played his shot.
Yeah. That's exactly what Max did as well, though. Max played it. I mean, our Max was obviously playing horribly across the line, but he played his shot and then turned around and watched the ball bowl him.
No, Elliot said it was much slower off the pitch than he expected.
Rather cross-batted effort there. Big one. Yeah, so it will.
It's good, isn't it?
It does all of the. Does all of the scoreboard for
you. It's good, isn't it?
As you go live, tells you how many batsmen there are, shows you the ball that's just gone, tells you the bowling figures. Watch the shot there. It's pretty good. It's very useful actually when you're scoring. I used to have the television set up, and that's got to be a wide, surely.
Wide ball.
It's useful to be able to see what, the scoring wasn't wide. You can watch the ball, and if you haven't quite seen it, you can. What's happened there?
You can look back.
Yeah, you'll watch it on the telly.
Yeah. How much? What's the delay? About a few seconds.
You just saw that, but you just saw the ball, didn't you? So it's probably 3 or 4 seconds, maybe 5.
Oh, unlucky. Oh, who's that though? Fletch.
Fletch.
Fletcher, okay, yeah.
It'd be an hand.
Good effort.
I mean, you could hear it.
Good slap that one.
But he's got a hard time to Fletch. And no surprise he didn't go one-handed.
If he'd gone one-handed, I would have rated him maybe to catch it. It was a good effort actually. He ran in.
He got there, yeah. But
Charlie Cook has biffed one. 4-6.
6.
Shot, Charlie.
But Andy would put that.
Andy, I would have given Andy 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
Catching it 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Personally, I would have caught it maybe 3 out of 10.
If I get my hands to it, I will catch it.
But it's the running in that's the problem. So
Yeah,
before
probably.
now, I've caught them and then hit it with
No,
my knees.
if I get my hands to it, I'm always disappointed if I drop it. I normally, if I get my hands there, but
And
I agree
one,
that
another one is just for there.
yeah, he's a clean hitter, Charlie.
He is a
isn't
very clean
He's got a
hitter,
good eye,
Charlie.
hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, if he came to nets and worked on his technique, he could be a very effective batsman. Not really much foot movement, especially forward,
No.
and that
No.
really, that catches you out against. But he can hit the bad ball. The score's 94 now, and it's getting. Is it a change in bowling? They're keeping the Freddie Cheshire on.
16 out of. Or
Yeah, 16 gone. 94 for the 6 after 16. So what treatment have you got coming up then, Dave?
just radio started Monday. It should have been.
You started this Monday, yeah? So you've had some.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the 15th.
Does it make you feel bad?
How are you feeling then?
Tired.
That's all. Just tired.
I take it there's no drinking or anything like that whilst you're on the radio playing.
How did you know, Dave, that you had it? You know, because it was sort of 5 years ago. You said, wasn't it?
It was all blood tests.
You just went in. You just weren't feeling well, and you.
No. All right, really. Blood test. They kept saying.
Very easy.
They kept saying, have you smoked? I think no.
Just be careful of the cables there, buddy.
Blood supplements for the loan.
Bit of a weak dismissal.
He played through it. Joe had. He also he played
one
through
that's
it.
stuck in the
Couple of
pitch.
stuck on
Yeah.
it,
Who's going in?
I think.
Stevie Lawrence, hopefully. Just be
Pete,
careful
I think.
going around there with the cables.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think it's Pete.
Batty Joe.
Unlucky Joe. Who's still left to go? Who else is Oh, Steve Lawrence is still to go in, isn't there? There's still a few then. Steve Lawrence is still to go in, isn't there?
Steve Lawrence is still to go in. Just blocking that.
So what are you moving to Barrow then now?
I'm a registered player with Barrow now.
What are you going to do so you can play Saturdays?
Yeah, I can play Saturdays. They've got 3 Saturday sides.
Have they?
Yeah. They're also short of wicket keepers. So I may actually get in there too as a wicket keeper.
This is odd this year because this is the first year you could say that people haven't been able to play or there's competition to play. Can you ever remember a year where there hasn't been?
Yeah, there's a few times. Probably
Not many though.
Last year, there's a few times I didn't get in the team.
But not often though.
Who's batting? It's Pete Day.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well he hasn't. I hope someone else has padded up.
Departs for Golden Duck.
I bet he's.
I mean, there's a decent Yorker first up.
I hate that first delivery.
Getting a good first ball.
Well, I like my first delivery. I like one offside, outside off
So
stump.
you move your pad across to it.
And just leave it.
And leave it.
I hate
To
getting.
be honest, I like a nice juicy half volley on my on the pads going down legs. So if you miss it, you can't be out
no,
over.
I don't like.
You just get some bat on it.
I don't like getting a delivery. I don't like getting a delivery like that. The first
No.
ball, do you?
Absolutely not. And the new batsman is it Ryan Hicks?
Yeah. It's
And
not
that means
easy
Steve
when you.
Lawrence is going in. So 94 for 8. Get us to 110, we'll be alright.
They've bowled quite well though, haven't they?
Yeah, we haven't quite done ourselves justice here.
No.
The ball's pretty much stuck in the wicket, which is
Yours as well, Joe. Was yours the same?
You, Max,
You'd all
stuck
played.
I tried to go over the top.
Yeah, you'd all played through
I
the
don't know
ball.
why he tried to go over the top though. He should have just played normally, especially to Freddie. He's bowling very well this season. A momentary lapse of reason. And a poor wide ball. Exactly the ball that you would like to face first off.
That's what I like first ball.
First
I mean,
off, you could
I think it's
just
very okay. You know, there are degrees of vary, but
3 and 4 though. Oh, well played, Ryan.
yeah, but getting one on your stumps like is not what you want first ball, is it? It was like that time when we played when you were umpiring. Do you remember Upton and that guy first ball? That was my first delivery. Swung in at my toes.
That was a rather more brutal Yorker than that one there.
But the guy from Upton, I think I'd have had to been in a while and got my eye in to have kept that out.
It was the angle of it as well, though.
I couldn't get my bat down quick enough. Yeah, and I couldn't get my bat down quick enough.
It was the angle, and the bowler is going to be. Ryan Span.
What is it?
The good news is that 17 overs have gone. The bad news is it's 94 for 8.
Oh, it's right then. Off 17.
Yeah. Oddies looks like he's going to do a bit of cleaning.
Yeah.
Got some
Give yourself a bit of a clean.
household products there.
94 for 8?
Yeah.
Got some wickets to be down.
You sound surprised.
Who's this ball?
Ryan.
Oh, it's Ryan.
He bowled me on Sunday.
Too dark for lads for
Be too dark if you're bowling, Monster.
I'm going to stand at first. Well, Dave might have that position. I'll do second instead.
Yes.
Especially when Ryan's batting.
Well, you'd probably be better at the. So that's almost exactly what he did on Saturday to me.
He bowled you, didn't he?
But he bowled me. He bowled us a wide one outside off stump, and then he bowled one on leg stump, which that was a bit too full, really.
Is Ben playing? Charlie's brother.
And that was far too short.
Sharp!
Has he been playing much this season?
No, but he has made 200s.
Well, I was going to say, because when I've seen him, he's a very good
He's a very good batsman.
Yeah.
Very good batsman. Played for the ones. Once, I think, opened the bat in. Was out third ball to a decent nut, though. One that seamed away. You know, one of those ones.
That you don't want to face first ball
Well,
or
no,
third
it's
ball.
Third ball.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do. You can't, your bat's there and then you follow it a little bit and you snick it before you know it. I wouldn't have been far too good for me, obviously, but if you're a good batsman, that's
He looks, when you look at him, he looks a good batsman, doesn't he?
Absolutely no foot movement from. Run him! Run him! Run him! Is he going to be run out?
This is it's hard when you're. It's not easier chasing a low target. Isn't it? I mean, when you bat in second.
It all depends on how well you bowl.
Yeah, but still, it's something about it.
I'm just going to see who's bowling. Who's bowling? Fletcher. Sorry, whilst between overs, it's one of the things that all that you can do is select the next bowler.
Oh.
You can't check the score. The score's 101. We forgot to clap the 100. Should we clap it now? No. Let us clap the 100.
Sometimes, on occasion, in the IPL, there is a low-scoring game. Not this low, but
18. Gone.
Yeah.
Too low.
I don't know. I reckon the lowest total in the IPL's got to be below 100.
I've never seen it. There probably is. That came in then.
I think I've seen.
Tom, where was that on the weekend? Tom!
Fletcher to Hicks.
That seemed to swing in again there, didn't it?
That's you swing it.
It's what is it? Why does it do it? It just must be the angle his arm comes round.
It's his wrist position as he lets go of the ball.
That's the ball, isn't it? That's the ball.
Rather than his, because he swings it in. Check out his arm, his hand, he kind of holds it. Shots!
So are you playing on the Sunday though against Christleton?
We've not got a game this Sunday.
So
We
last
said
game is
with the
Christleton
bank
next
holiday,
week.
yeah.
Shot, Charlie.
Stop, Charlie. He just played that shot. It's about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
What's he on?
Starting to panic, are you? He's on 24.
Once he gets his eye in, Charlie.
Oh, so you weren't here on Sunday, were you?
No.
Ah, because the Max's team was they were you were playing 7-a-side, and they were playing Brett's. So Max Halford's team were playing Brett Taylor's side. You can watch it all
In the
back.
final.
No. This is in
No,
the,
no,
in
our
the,
team
in the
were
first group, the first match, or one of the first matches.
Ooh. Goal, cool, wasn't it?
Has he gone?
Yeah, it was cool. Because I heard that snick from the Unlucky, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Batted well, Charlie, then, didn't he? But that came in, didn't it? Because that was an inside edge there.
When he gets it right.
He has bowled. He can bowl some beautiful stuff. Who did he bowl? He bowled Mobsy on Sunday with a beauty top of leg.
Yep.
That in swinging.
Yeah.
That in swinging one.
And then he'll push one straight across.
I'm not sure that he thinks too much about what he's going to bowl, and he's got that
Not
level
sure he
of
thinks
control.
about anything.
But
He's only 16, Fletch, isn't he? So you think, look at that, there's Tom, Fletch, Wacker, and Dan. And
Dan hasn't really played a lot of cricket, hasn't he? I think he is. Yeah, I
definitely
like
come
him,
on
I like
this
his
season.
action, and he
Yeah.
has bowled some good spells.
he's definitely come on this season. Oh, Steve.
What was that at the end of the over, Ian? I missed it.
It was the end of the over.
Was it over? Yeah.
And it's Max Harper bowling in his pads.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Oh, it is. Oh, so it
for
is.
9?
Oh, right, yeah.
Are we for 9 now?
Yes.
Nobody.
111. Nelson.
Barrow don't have a youth side, do they?
Barrow have all the teams all the way up to under 17.
Do they?
Under 15, under 13.
Where do all the players come from? They're not Barrow. Because there's nowhere in Barrow. I mean, Barrow is... there aren't the houses
Oh,
in
the
Barrow.
rejects that the other clubs can't take.
So Barrow run every side up. I mean, it's bad that Christleton don't have a
They have a
side.
women's team. Christleton don't have a side.
Sorry, no.
We don't have any teams.
Yeah, no, that's
We
what I
don't
mean.
have under 9s, under 11s,
I know,
under
that's what I'm
13s,
saying.
under
How's it
15s.
got to that?
We've never had under 17s.
Yeah, but how's it...
Because no one's paid any attention to it.
Yeah, because Barrow is... I mean, because my friend... The reason I say it is my friend lives in Barrow, and there's hardly anybody in Barrow. It's a tiny place.
I reckon they probably get a lot of people from Chester as well who
Well, they must do, yeah.
don't get into Chester Bourne Hall.
Yeah.
Or people who just like villagey cricket rather than.
Oh, Bolden, Max, oh, Steve. Max is Bolden. But it's...
I'm ready, pal.
We'll have to get straight out there, won't we?
113.
13.
113. Batted, boys!
Go on, team manager.
You know, so that's how many people live there.
No, I mean,
No, but there's other teams there. There's old. Target and Kelso.
Yeah.
Target, Kelso might go to Old Park. Yeah, Target and Kelso go to. I'm yeah, no, exactly.
Oh, you're so sweaty. Oh, you're still sweaty. Food's ready.
They've got the little and the small pitch, and it's a little kids, you know, it's suitable for kids.
Lights on.
Still the club. I'm not sure. For civil and mechanical, where
He's going to do a foundation.
well, that's what he's thinking
I
about.
think it's a very good idea.
Because, and the thing in Newcastle is, if you do the foundation, you don't have to decide what you want to do until the end of the first
No, I think
year.
it's genius. I think it's genius.
Well, it's a bit more like the US. That's what they do in the US. Most engineering courses in the US, the first year is common, and then you decide what you want to do. So I think he's going to do that.
Come on, Pepe. Come on, Charlie. Well batted, by the way, Charlie.
You got your eye in the end, Charlie.
back
didn't you?
foot still there.
He's 59. Pretty good bowler. Still at 59. Well, I would think so, because he's still, I think he's still 59. And the, what's it called? The, when you look at it, the seam is always really, you know, stood up, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Pepe. I'd have a few more men out on the... No, live on
There we go, and we're off. Rainer to span. No, I mean, that's what I'm about to say. 113, 140. The target is actually 140. When he puts it there, he normally slices it off.
Oh yeah, go run there!
Oh, look at that.
We're going to knock these off quite quickly, aren't we?
Butchie! Dave's, of course, a regular therapy actually. So nice of these boys to chuck him into his bowling.
Yeah.
It's 10 off or so, isn't it? 9 is it?
Oh, is it?
Keep going, Pepe. Get out, swinger booming.
Yes.
Nice, isn't it?
Not bad. This is the one. Here we go.
Oh. Ah, bloody hell, I thought you had him there.
Pepe, you've been robbed.
I thought Harvey had him there. Okay.
I didn't. I thought it was. I thought he'd actually hit it a bit better than he had.
Third time lucky, Pat.
Because Max batted well this season.
No intelligence in the batting at all. Bit of a change up here with body bowling.
Cookie. Cookie. Be alert.
Didn't want to say stand a bit further back, but stand a bit further back. Jump.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you all. Thank you all for coming.
That didn't bounce though, did
No,
it?
it didn't.
That bloody, I'm not going to say it rolled along the ground, but it didn't bounce at all. Hard luck, Adam. Didn't bounce, did it?
Oh, it's a good little innings. 9 from 4. Which is fine when you're chasing 114. Who's coming out? Mr. Dan Hill. So what you want to do is play incredibly tactically and just bowl outside our stump to Dan and see if you can sneak a few.
I thought Hugh was going to play today.
He was. Hugh's been going to play for a while, but he seems to say he's going to play and then doesn't show up. No, I don't know. I don't think Max knows really what he's doing when he goes up to bat, or he has a plan. If I were him, I would just try not to get out.
Yeah, so that would be my first plan.
But he seems to have. I mean, he has hit a few nice shots.
Well played, Dan.
Dan has not played that much this summer, but the last
No, it's a
few
shame.
weeks,
I think
but
if
he's batted quite well as well.
If he had played the amount of cricket that Wacker and Milesy had played, I think he'd be a very good cricketer.
He's playing golf. Isn't
Oh, did he drop it?
Yeah, he's
Was he
playing.
nicked then?
He's playing quite a lot of golf now. And I think his handicap is 9.
His handicap's 11, I think.
Is it 11? Yeah.
Apparently he's not played that well. He did come top scorer, or had the not top scorer. He had the lowest round on the golf day.
Yeah.
And a drop and a full toss for one. Is he given a no ball for that?
I looked at the rule after we had the discussion last year.
Did we?
Yeah, it is, because I thought it is, as you said, it's over the waist when you're stood on the crease, isn't it? Mm-hmm. But that was
It's the batsman's normal stance.
Yeah.
So if he's standing outside the ground, it's where he is
Yeah.
there. If he's standing back, it's where
But
he
that
is
had
there.
changed from previously, hadn't it?
I don't know. It's changed with the. It's changed with a double bounce. It's changed now. It used to be you used to be able to bounce twice before it reaches the batsman. No, it can bounce twice before it reaches the stumps, but not
before it reaches the crease.
Not before it reaches the batsman again in his normal.
Yeah. But I think last year when we were, because I think it was up at Kingsley or whatever, where you said to me, why didn't you give a no ball? I said, well, it wasn't a no ball. And you said, was it over the waist? And I said, yeah. And you said, it's a no ball then. And I said, is it? I didn't know that. And then I did look afterwards, and it is, yeah, obviously. But I think.
Yes! Yes!
Well done, Dave. Where was Dave playing until this year? Was it Cristleton somewhere?
It was. When he just moved to the village, he was down. He was living near. I can't think what. Waverton.
Waverton, that's it. Yeah, because he talks about Waverton Club, the draft pit.
Yeah.
We nearly moved to Waverton when we moved to Kelsall.
So I feel that this
You don't want to pitch it short to Dan, do you? You don't want to pitch it short to Dan.
You can match that though.
Yeah, connected that. He did, yeah. The delivery before was a good one, wasn't it?
I preferred your first ball, Dave.
From the sublime to the ridiculous. Cricket at its best.
It's horrible sometimes when you're bowling someone like Dan, isn't it? Where you think,
And you've got no margin for error here.
No, it's going to disappear over my head if I get it wrong. Harvey's the same, isn't it?
They've got a few strikers on their side, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's quite a nice evening apart from it so dark.
Well, we had a
Unlucky, Pepe!
But we should have scored better than we did.
So they've got this field, I mean, difficult to... But really, that's a very weak offside field, isn't it? Now Ryan is not in, I think they should probably move Joe to cover. Oh dear. What happened there?
He's decided to cripple them. Well, yeah, because you've got Max, Pete and Harvey, we've all got a good arm. You want one of them. You want one of them over this side.
Well, it's all to Dan. They think he's going to play at this side, so they've got him out to try and catch. They've hidden Ryan. Probably, I mean, the slip's always a great, I mean, he swings it. You've seen him go. It's good that we got 2 teams out, 22 players to play.
It is, yeah.
The midweek teams haven't performed well this year, really, in their league.
Have you played midweek?
I can't play them.
Oh, cool. Well done.
Yes!
Why are you still staying over in Manchester with your mum?
No.
Did your mum die? Oh, right, I think I knew that. I think you told me that. Was that a year ago?
2 years.
2 years ago, yeah.
2.5
Yeah, no, I
years
think you
ago.
did tell me that.
No. I played midweek for another team. So I'm kind of cup tie all the time.
Yeah, who are you playing?
I play for Corners.
Oh, do you? Oh, right.
Chesterfield Hall.
With what's his name? Adam.
Well, it used to be Adam's. Adam hasn't played at all this year.
Oh, right, yeah. And what about what's his name? The guy who runs the work for Adam and who works across the road.
Are they 3 down?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
we're 27 for 3.
Yeah. What's the guy who played for us last year? You know, the Yorkshire guy with the. He runs. You know, the pub opposite the City Vaults. He runs that. He played for us last year, or he played a couple of games for us last year. He's from Yorkshire, Big Belly.
Aki,
yeah. Pete's taken down. Did you see Pete bowl 2 weeks ago?
I heard you were buying a jug. Now that is Pete Day.
He's
And
bowling
was
quite
that
well
a
now.
decent nick?
Yeah, it was. He was a Yorkton.
Really?
Yeah.
Waddy bowled once, did he? And then Pete Day. So Pete's another player who really, just as he was starting to break into the 2s, then obviously, pardon the pun,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
broke his leg, and then he didn't play at all last season, did he?
Didn't play at all. No. And he didn't play for us until halfway through the season, so he dislocated and broke his finger, didn't he?
So this game's rapidly progressing.
But he's
27 for 4. They do have a lot of batting this side. They've got Harper and Cheshire,
still took out.
and at the crease they have Walker and Gorby. So
It's quite good
all
batting, isn't it?
good, all very good
Yeah.
batting.
I'll tell you what, that Wacker batted really well. this season.
Wacker's batting is improving
Well,
every.
compared to last
So
year.
that's what I'd like Max to do though. Is I watch Wacker and I watch him bat every week, and it's like he learns,
Does he?
and he gets better and better, and he knows where his shots are. He knows what
Yeah.
balls he can hit, what balls he
Yeah.
can't hit.
Oh, don't kill them. What I was surprised at was that the improvement on Andy's batting compared to last year. You know,
Yes, a big
know,
step, a huge step up.
Yeah.
Huge step up. It's almost like it's
Yeah, yeah.
almost like
Yeah.
can't bat, can bat.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
almost like
Don't you
it's
think?
almost binary.
Yeah. because when somebody said he was playing for the seconds playing well, I presumed it was for his bowling, and then I
so it's funny how his bowling's really full.
then I saw his batting and saw what he was scoring. I thought, bloody hell, I was really surprised.
It's quite dark now.
Yeah.
Joe, what are you doing down here?
Oh, just having a watch.
You don't want to be down here, buddy. You're the captain. You should be right up there.
Got them 4 down.
Yeah. That's over. Send Charlie Lawrence down.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to have to do for the juniors here, though. They're going to, I mean, the club won't survive without a junior section, will it?
No. I don't know. It depends what type of club. Can you continually bring players in?
Not there's not the money to do it, is there?
No, but just good club players. People who want to play cricket in this environment.
But still, you need some coming through. Because put it like this, look at how many homegrown players there are in the sides at the moment.
So you for your third team.
No, I mean
second.
seconds
And your
as well.
and your second team.
You won't be able to. They won't be. God, I didn't see that. Won't be able to.
No, yeah, absolutely. Without, you don't have a Sunday side, and you don't have your second team. And if you don't have a second team, I don't think you have a first team. Well, it's very difficult to run one team. How do you run one team? You need the players for the people like yourself who turn up, pay 125 quid, and never use the facilities.
they need to. Yeah, they'll have to re-establish the youth setup, won't they? Where did it all go fall to bits though?
It's a huge job.
Did it fall to bits when Chris died? Yeah.
That's one of the things. If you do have one person doing it all, then you've got you.
And then it was Ray also did quite a lot.
Ray was doing it. Got to think. I mean, Dobbo's done a lot as well. Kind of
Tim always took a side through.
So that's you've got to. So you've got to have the structure in place, and if you have the structure in place, then you can kind of build on it. But if you have no structure, you're absolutely dead. So if you have the teams, and then you can kind of get by if you don't have a few players, because you can pull them up from the under 11s to under 13. You need a parent who's going to be on it. You need a coach for each of the. Well, we don't need a coach for each of the sides, but
it's better if you do.
Yes, ideally you do. So Albany have 29 coaches.
Yeah.
The score is 33 for 4. Got his dander up now. 2 wickets.
Come on, Dave. But but they'll have to re-establish it, won't they? I mean, Joe and I were chatting about it the other day. I mean, in the end, you have to pay somebody to do it, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we tried to pay Ethan to do it this year. We tried to get the overseas involved, but really, neither of them really wanted to do it. Ethan has a decent job at the pub, so unless you match his money at the pub, and it's difficult, he works a 8-hour shift or something, so you're going to say, oh no, don't do that, come work 2 hours here.
No, you want to get somebody like Joe.
I think it has to be I think that overseas must be involved as well.
Yeah, but
again, then the overseas is working, and how do you get to the flacker and stuff.
But you need somebody like Joe, don't you?
Joe does loads.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is, No, but what I mean is you want somebody like Joe where you pay to do it. Who can? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But somebody who's, somebody who's a school teacher, so who can do holiday, summer holidays and things like that.
So there's loads of untapped. You probably want to get proper Cheshire coaches down to run the sessions, and then you need the support of the parents in the week to get the team to. So I've been running it for a couple of years. I failed to do under 13s. I tried to learn from that and tried to do under 11s. I failed at doing the under 11s side.
And what was that? Lack of players?
There's so much nuances in it. It's down to if Johnny does scouts on a Tuesday and you run your stuff on a Tuesday, Johnny can't come.
Yeah. So you need to find a night where there isn't much else.
Well, you've got to get your team together in the winter, and then you've got to start the season.
Yeah.
You can't start to try and get your team together at the start of the season and then try and do it. And I think you have to start at the bottom, so you have to start with the under 9s.
Yeah, no, but I mean, because there's a big primary school here in Tattenhall, isn't there?
You need to go to the school, so you need someone who's in charge of getting people here. Yeah. You need someone who's in charge of sponsorship or funding. You need someone who's in charge of actually organising all of the coaches. Then you need a coach for each of the age groups. It's not a small job.
No, but I think the club will have to do it, won't they?
Well, I sat on the committee, and I'm not sure that there is
the will.
It's not so much the will, but understanding.
Because I would have thought that you would. Because the problem is, if there was a side here, then Charlie Lawrence would be playing, and then Steve would be involved.
Yes, possibly. Again, you've got people who work with us. So. Wide half volley. A wide half tracker. Didn't really put it away. But then I suppose that's why you have your sweeper.
And that's why that's the delivery I like to get first ball in. What I don't like is a Yorker at my toes. So a year ago, Wacker did not fit something like that, or would not have fit something like that.
That's not muscle, that's timing.
No. But a year ago, he would not have.
And look at the way in which he finishes almost with his straight back. Yeah. So it is a very.
But
that's got a lot of promise, a lot of potential.
What I mean is, it's exactly as you said. He went count that bat. It was no grad. I was amazed.
But then you look at the other players, and the only difference between if you look at Fletcher and you look at Tom Miles, they can strike the ball. Fletcher's an incredible striker.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
All that he needs. Oh, it's hit him. It's a bouncer.
He won't have liked getting hit.
Good reply.
But
to be fair, I love a ball. I love a ball because you can't be out. The worst that's going to happen is going to hit you.
No, yeah,
it doesn't even.
Yeah, but it's not going to. But that's the difference. But that's the difference between now and when we were young, Ian. Because when I was playing at school,
you didn't have a helmet.
No, you had no helmets, and that was a good shot. But there were no helmets, and then you. I was saying earlier on, there was a guy who I was at school who was a bit like Tom Miles. He was very quick for our age. And I remember playing, and you'd be facing him, and he'd be running in with a grin on his face, and you think, Jesus Christ, and it would come quick, and you've got no helmet on.
Yeah.
And that I remember was no fun.
Obviously, we went to very good cricket school, and Yeah, she's just shit scared facing the bowling.
And I was at an all-boys grammar school. You know, there were 180 boys. You have some good cricketers in there.
Are we on over 4?
What?
What are they? How are they on track easily to do it?
Oh yeah, 51 for 4 after 6 overs.
Yeah, so they need to take some wickets, don't they?
I don't think that it's going to be a competitive game. The bullet arm from there. They're quite a good throw.
I tell you, Andy has got a good arm as well, hasn't he?
Fletcher's got the best.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Fletcher's arm's ridiculous.
But when I was young, I used to be able to throw it in. Now I can't. One, I can't throw, and if I throw the ball 3 or 4 times, next day, I can't lift my arm.
Yeah, I know. So I've probably got one decent throw in me in the mat, or semi, like not a rubbish throw, but decent for me.
Yeah.
In me in the mat. And then I've had throws where I've literally had it through difficulty throws.
I'm not. I can't. There's no point in me fielding out on the boundary because I can't throw it in. You know, I literally cannot throw it in from there anymore.
The thing that I found, snuck up on me is the judgment of the ball. Is much more difficult. If it goes over my head, I've got no I've got no idea about where it's going. And in terms of whether it's coming to me, it takes me a while for me to pick it up.
The bit I notice Ian, is with the batting that I cannot. You know, when you go, especially with your, I can't get the bat down quickly enough anymore. You know, so your reactions get slow, don't they?
They do. Mine have slowed up drastically. Yeah. Some of it's through practice.
Well, it is, but it's also because sometimes I know that. Wadding. Yeah. Sometimes I know what to do. I just can't.
You just can't do it.
I know I can't move quickly, so I can't move the bat quickly enough to do it.
So we are after 7, 53 for 4.
Shot.
Better just check the YouTube stream.
The trouble is, if you don't have a youth system, it becomes self-fulfilling, though, doesn't it? You don't have a, then young kids like somebody said, Rob Oakley's son's playing somewhere now, but he's
playing at Neston though, but that's very different. I mean, in Neston have got an absolutely exceptional first class
setup. Yeah, they've got the guy, haven't they? The ex-Hampshire guy.
But they've got. They've got level 3 coaches, and they've. It's totally different, but he has to travel a long way for that to go to Neston.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It depends how good your son is.
Yeah, but
Fielded, Hickey! Fielded, Rye! Don't listen to them.
But how, I know somebody who lived in Barrow, and he used to take he or his wife used to take his son twice a week to Everton. Yeah. And he played to a very good standard of cricket, and football. And now his son is released by Everton, and because you're not going to make it,
Ryan!
Then he got released.
But he had a proper, he had like a worse
Yeah.
proper contract.
He still didn't make it. No. one of Pete's mates.
To be fair, I think you're pretty much only there.
Just want to have a word with Tip.
Hold on a sec.
No one get there.
Andy. He's batting well, Andy, isn't he?
That's
He'll be up in the first
that's
in a
good
couple
on
of years.
hitting the ball on the rise. that
Yes,
is.
he'll be up in the first in a couple of years, won't he? Because the club's always short of batsmen. Yeah, one of Pete and Harvey's friends who's just done his A-levels as well. He was at Wrexham, as and was just signed, as a professional. And now he's been, because Ryan
So the
Reynolds.
difference between those shots though is one's nice and straight and the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
one's
it's
a horrible hook shot.
Yeah, but when now Ryan Reynolds has taken it over, they've let the
You
whole
know Ryan
academy
Reynolds has gone now.
No,
I think he left today. I might have just dreamed that in my stream, but I think I saw it in
Oh.
this with farewell to him.
no, they've let go all the academy because they're bringing in
Oh,
better
have
quality
they? Is
players.
that what they
So
said?
they've let go the whole academy. Yeah, to bring in better quality, players. But my cousin Ian played for England schoolboys. I probably asked you this at football 16. In the internationals, they have at 16 to play against Germany and people like that.
Yeah.
So my cousin played in that, and he was on the books of Man United.
Yeah.
And he was good enough that they bought his dad a car to drive, so he could drive out, twice a week, etc. When he played for England schoolboys, how many of that team do you think played in the first division?
None.
One. And that was John Everett at Everton.
Everton.
And he's
Who's
hardly...
the new batsman?
Freddie.
Yeah, and he's hardly... And he hardly made, became a superstar success, did he? So,
Oh well, I think I know. Yeah.
so I mean, it's
Solid professional.
but at 16, you can't tell.
Go on, give him.
Yeah. Even when I was,
Even his dad as well.
yeah, even when I was
I would have
looking,
given him.
when England won the World Under-17s a few years ago,
Yeah.
Phil Foden was playing,
Yeah.
etc. If you look now at that side,
We've got much more,
half of them.
but it's much better more than
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it is. But half of them are not.
But a lot of those boys are already are already professional footballers now, though, aren't they?
yeah,
Whereas
but half of them are not. Haven't made it. And you would think at 17, you'd be thinking that they would make it, but no.
looking excited by life there,
No,
Ben.
not very well.
Fair enough. What have you got?
Whatever my daughter had. Oh yeah! Good on me!
Right, so?
Sunday.
Yeah, good, Adam. Yeah, I am. How are you? All right. Oh, but
You couldn't play tonight?
I thought I was going to be at work until late, but I got the dates wrong. It's tomorrow. I'm going to be late, so I didn't think I'd be able to get down here until like 7, but actually I've got down here to start. So.
Reel it in. He's doing a bye.
How did you get out?
Bowled by Roddy.
Oh yeah,
that,
it didn't
like,
bounce, did it? No, that's what I was saying. Ian and I, sorry, that's right. We were watching it. It didn't hardly bounce, did it?
No, but
Bit
I
of
played.
a change up though.
Yeah, I played all around it though. To be
Yeah.
fair, I should have just played it then, defended that out and seen it.
63
But I think that was because I'd hit those couple of boundaries in the first over. I was.
Thinking it.
Yeah.
I'm on it now.
I know. That's my biggest problem. If I start, well, I just can't.
Yeah.
rein-
But see how that bounced? Yours didn't bounce anything like that, did it? It was like a pea roller.
Yeah.
That's that. I'll take that.
No, we were, because Ian and I were saying when we watched it, we were
Well, we
saying
can
about
go
it
back
didn't
and watch
bounce.
it again. I'm sure we can in the bar.
Oh.
I think it. So again, a hoik across the line
Yeah.
is not a successful shot in cricket.
No. Not against a good bowler, and he is a good bowler, isn't it?
Just the pitch here. You've seen it keep low. You've seen it bounce up.
Yeah.
It sticks.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm pretty convinced that they get you if it's on the stumps.
Yeah.
If it's not on the stumps. Yeah. Okay, so this is getting exciting now. Oh, putting Ed Moss in.
So we've got left. We've got
63 for
Max.
6. They've still got Freddie
Not much
Chesh
left.
to go.
Freddie's in. And
No,
then
Fred
we've
is
got,
in. Max Harper to come.
sorry.
We've got Max to come in.
Yeah.
And then Tom.
Freddie
I
is
think.
1 from 2.
Yeah. Max Harper, he seems to have been batting quite well this season.
He's
Hasn't
a good batsman. He always has
Yeah.
been.
He's been playing really well in midweek.
he? Mm.
Who's this on the bike?
Oh, Fletch.
Fletch.
Oh yeah, we've got Fletch as well.
Oh, Fletcher can smack it. Oh, he's recycling around here to get padded up. Very dark now.
Yeah.
Not sure what he should really be bowling.
Yeah. It was a pity though. We
Oh, you
got.
can see it, can't
We had a
you?
good,
It's
we had a
pink
good
ball.
start. 14 off the first day.
Yeah.
It's more difficult for the fielders than the batsmen. I
Yeah.
always think in
Yeah.
times like this.
Yeah.
You did have a good start. No pity on the man who's just had radiotherapy, eh? Tucking in. They've got plenty of time in this match, although it's 63 for 6.
So what? We need another 50.
Yeah.
We do. To be precise, we need another 51.
You might not get that.
Oh.
You know, if you'll have to. Somebody needs to stay in now, don't they?
Freddie and Max.
I would have thought, yeah. Max and Freddie.
Fletcher's bound to hit a couple. Might even hit a couple of big boomers.
Yeah.
I've used that word thrice now. Once in a booming away swing. Not too sure. It is a phrase, but I'm not too sure exactly. Oh!
What's-
Beautiful.
Is the scoreboard working these days, Ian?
Yeah.
Joe and I were trying the other day. We couldn't get it to work. I think it was the battery wasn't charged or whatever. So there's no problem with it or whatever. No.
No, all works fine.
Well, the good thing is, I think that's what he bowled out now, isn't it? And
No.
I thought he bowled 3.
Yeah, are we only bowling 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, right, yeah. It is bowled out, yeah.
And I think this is Harvey's last, isn't it?
Yeah,
How many is Pete? What was he bowled 2? Or
yeah.
3? That was a good
Max
one.
hasn't
He got
bowled.
done with.
Yeah, Max hasn't bowled, nor has
You got Steve, Elliott. Who's the other lad? Is it Ryan Hicks?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I've not seen him before. Does he usually play for the thirds?
yeah,
It's his first
ever season.
season of.
I don't think he played at school either.
It's his first season of cricket.
So you can imagine.
Oh, that's
You
a
can imagine
beauty.
starting when you've never played cricket. It's not easy, is it?
It felt like that
It
for
is
me at
when
the
you've
start
got
of this
quality
season.
coaching. Though. I mean, look at him. It's stopped 2 in the covers there. Fielding's actually one of the most difficult things to teach people because it's the pain thing, isn't it?
But you sort of take those things for granted when you grow up playing, don't you?
Yeah.
How much blood have you seen on the cricket field?
I was saying to Pete.
People split webbing.
Yeah,
That's
I've
probably
seen.
the worst one I've seen.
I've
is
seen.
webbing split right
Yeah.
the way down.
Well, I tell you when, Ian. I saw a friend of mine when we were playing go to catch
Fingers
the
in all
ball.
types of positions.
Go to catch the
Shut
ball.
up.
Yeah, go to catch the ball like this here. And it went through his hands and hit him on the head,
Yeah.
and he had a massive egg on his forehead.
Yeah.
It's never gone down.
Never gone.
No, and it's just there higher, and they said to him he'd have to have surgery, and he said, "I'm not bothered," because it's sort
It's
of
a good injury.
it's not really that noticeable, but it never went down.
Never went down.
No. Scar tissue underneath, some sort of scar tissue fibrous thing there underneath.
Yeah. I got plenty of them. Not on my head though.
It's terrible though. It's already. I mean, it's only the 20th
Yeah,
of
closes
August,
in,
and it
closes
suddenly
in now,
goes
doesn't it? We're
dark.
still in
doesn't it?
August.
Yeah.
Sorry, what time is it?
No, I was saying it's 8:05. Yeah. But I mean, it's only the sunset is in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's still in August.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be 9:30 or something.
It's the
wouldn't
thing you forget, isn't it, that the summer equinox is in June.
it? Yeah. Yeah, but it's only sort of 7 weeks ago. But once it goes quickly, doesn't it?
Does, yeah.
69 for 6 from 11, chasing 114.
Well, I think that's the thing with being further north, hemisphere-wise. You notice it, don't you? Where
The nights are drawing in.
When I was
I love Africa. I'm looking forward to autumn.
Looking forward to autumn.
I absolutely love every season. So, and to be honest, summer is a really busy time
love
for me.
every
to
season.
work.
Is it? So, yeah, but don't you like that though?
Well, I like the money,
Yeah.
but not.
But not the work. Yeah.
Well, it's like this. I had Thursday. I had to go into Kings all day doing work for them and editing. And I had a wedding on Friday and Saturday,
It's so dark now.
and then editing all week. And then Alice in Chains, eh?
Yeah. I've had that ringtone for probably 20 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Certainly 15, or maybe 20, yeah. Wood, Alice in Chains. Yeah, well recognised.
Oh, I was grunge was.
Yeah,
my,
so am I. That's
my
mine
thing.
as well.
Soundgarden was the first band I ever got into.
That's mine. I've seen them. I've seen
Well, round, Stevie!
Chris Cornell loads of times. I've seen what's Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam, yeah, many times. Yeah, I've seen. Who else have I seen? Do you remember Bush? Saw them I saw them not long ago, a couple of years ago. Again, I've seen loads of bands. The only band I would say that I haven't really, that I've never seen is Nirvana. I never saw Nirvana, but I would say apart from that, I've seen most.
So apart from the best band ever,
but
apart from them.
Apart from them, but I would say I've seen most.
Did you like the Foo Fighters?
Yeah, I'm going to see them next summer. Yeah.
I didn't realise how good Dave Grohl was when it
Oh yeah,
was.
he's good. Yeah, no, he's really good. But I've actually seen so many bands the last few years. So this year, what have I seen? I saw Arctic Monkeys, Bruce Springsteen. Go and see.
What did Bruce Springsteen do? Did he do loads of his classics, or did he do?
Did 3.5 hours, non-stop, no talking in between songs, song for 3.5 hours, no support band. So if you can think of a song, he probably played it. I saw this year. Who else have I seen? I'm going to see.
Did he play All in the USA?
Who am I going to see? I'm going to see Echo and the Bunnymen in a couple of weeks' time. I've seen as well this year. I've seen.
Oh dear.
Oh Christ, my brain's going.
Could be over quite quickly now. This game. 77 for 6.
Yeah, I've just got back to seeing gigs up because I used to live in Nottingham. Used to go to Rock City all the time.
Oh yeah.
That was what I loved about there was that for quite a small venue, they used to get a lot of
big bands in.
Yeah.
When I was at university, Adam, I took a year out and ran the University of London bars for a year. So, and ULU, the University of London Union, that's where you got a lot of bands. They were either on the way up or on the way down. So I saw a lot of the famous punk bands when they were on the way down. You know.
I could see that it was a hard track.
I went to see last year. I just got started getting into gigs again, and the missus has never really been to many gigs because she was more into clubbing when she was younger. But I went to see Flogging Molly. They were brilliant. I don't know if you heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I'm lucky. My wife likes going to gigs as well.
Oh, she loved it because my missus is half Irish. She absolutely freaking loved it because it's got, even though it's like quite heavy punk sound, it's got that kind of Irish folk, undercurrent to it.
Yeah, no, actually, I'll tell you. I'll tell you who I went to see the other day. I saw the Levellers not long ago.
Oh yeah. And then another band I saw was Blast from the Past. I mean, Jimmy Eat World.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went to see them at Manchester Academy. I think it was.
I saw. I'll tell you who I
Wicket
saw.
now.
I saw. Oh no. Oh God, who was it I saw?
4 dot. 4 dot. What do you reckon?
Oh shit, I can't remember. I've seen so many this year though. I saw Dodgy. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, they were very good. When you see them, you forget how many songs, hits they had, and how good they were, how good they are.
Yeah, no, grunge. I was slightly too young for grunge to be around when I got into music. But it was what the music I got into. But I was around like the stuff that I was into as a teenager was popular in that genre was the new metal stuff. Yeah. So it was all of that.
I'm going to see the Pixies in the new year. But when I was in university, the first band I saw when I moved to London was the Cult, and it was the Love Tour. And I'm going to see the Cult in just before Christmas, where they're doing it's called Death Cult Tour, and it's 1983 to 2023, so 40 years of the Cult. And I saw Jesus and Mary Chain. But when I started university, so the Pixies had just started. So I saw them. I'm going to see them, Ian, in the new year.
Oh, you where?
Might be Nottingham actually.
Oh, yeah.
Rock City might be. I think I got a feeling it
or
might
would
be.
Or do they be bigger at the arena?
Yeah, but I think it is Nottingham that I'm going to see them. And who else did that?
Dark now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's dark now.
But yeah, I go to loads, and I've got a friend of mine.
The camera still makes it look quite light
all the time. It always does. That's the thing when you're on TV, when they come off for bad light, and you think, what the hell's wrong with it? And then they turn the cameras down to what it's like. In reality, and it's like this, isn't it? And somebody's bowling at 85 miles an hour, and it's like this.
In the murk with a red ball.
Yeah, you haven't seen. I used to be down Rock City every weekend. You haven't seen the photos of me when I was younger. I had hair down here, freaking beard, looked like. My partner always says, because she went to school with me, she said, you always look like one of those kids at like the Columbine massacre.
I never had a beard,
with the
had
gun. Or?
Yeah, says you look like one of those kids that just go in and shoot everyone in a school in America.
Is this some insight into your psyche?
The hair's gone and the attitude's gone.
I had long hair
What
as well.
does she say you look like now?
Well, this is the thing that she likes, because I don't know if I told you before, we went to school together all the way from 4 to 18 and met up in later life.
Taken, Charlie.
And she always jokes, she says, when you see pictures of both of us when we're 18, she's like, that's why I didn't go out with you when we're 18.
That seems to avoid the question of what does she say you look like now.
Oh, she says it's a massive, it's a big improvement. Yeah, so I don't look like I want to kill someone.
Oh, really? See?
Yeah, I had a lot of anger when I was younger. Shut.
I can't. I've trouble to see the ball now.
I can't see it.
Oh, I do. We've had quite a few over 40s games with paintball when it's been like this at the start of the season, and you barely see it.
There's a few mosquitoes around here as well. Keep your eye on it, half. 90 for 6. Somewhat the game seems to have swung.
But yeah, no,
back.
it's.
That would have been easier.
Yeah, no, Jones was very
Oh,
nice.
it was horrible.
Against the sky.
Because it was one of those. It was one of those movements. A very, very short music movement, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like. I mean, I know there was all.
It was when I started work. I moved up here in 1990, and it was sort of 90 through to about 94, wasn't it? 90 to 94, something like that.
gash is all that can be described as, I believe. Yeah, maybe Max.
How far off are we now?
94-20. Feel the game is done.
But I guess part of the problem is Max probably doesn't get the chance to bowl very much in the runs, does he?
He doesn't bowl at all.
No, so in a way that's sort of a problem in a way, isn't it?
He even really bowls in the net so much.
Tell you what, Ed is quite useful for it in a midweek. You look at him and you think, not going to do much, but
he scores, does he?
Yeah, he always seems to get. He'll get a 20 or so in midweek. In a T20. He does score him quickly.
I feel half volley
similar to me.
May not be the answer.
Oh,
that was unlucky, Charlie. That was a good effort. Okay.
More of a fortuitous one than the.
What's the score, Rossi?
97.
Half 15.
We're in the 15.
That's not good, Freddie. Wouldn't have needed too many more, would we? If we'd had another 30...
Yeah, so it was sensible batting. It was the shots like Max's shot where he hoists it across the line. Just need to play it for one and not get out and wait for a bad ball and hit that for 4, and suddenly the score's 130, 140.
Because if we'd had
completely
30 more...
Charlie played well, but...
Yeah, if we'd had 30 more, it would have made it a lot more interesting.
Well, 30 over, the game's over, I think. They're not going to make another whatever run, and are they?
Even another 20 then would have been...
20, I think. Another 20 for sure. Especially when they were 40 odd for 6. Maybe they were 40 for 6.
Yeah, it wasn't far off that, no.
Well, just sort of some batting to come in. Max is still in.
Yeah, I think we've got Max, Tom and Fletch, I think. Still. All of which can hit it.
Yeah.
Can clear the...
Fletch has got a very good eye, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't defend, does he? But it goes,
No, just another batsman needs to pick the ball he's going to hit.
Yeah.
He needs to know which ball he can hit and which ball is likely to get him out if he misses it.
That's what I need to do.
Yours as well, Adam, is that when you play a shot, it's good, but when you try and
overhit it.
Yeah, exactly, overhit it. I said to Adam,
the same.
But I thought I didn't do that today. I thought
no, today, no, you didn't.
If you watch Wacker play, he's always balanced, so after he's played his shot, he times it.
Yeah.
If you try and muscle it in cricket, it's very varied.
But I thought today I didn't do...
No, you didn't.
I mean, I was only in for 4 balls, but...
But when it was noticeable was the other day, when you hit some nice shots, where you were nicely balanced, hit some nice shots, then you really tried to hoik it, didn't you? And you sort of overbalanced yourself.
Absolutely, yeah.
And your dad said the same, you said, didn't he?
There's a load of... I saw a load of shots of batsmen who do exactly that. Inderman or Hack cleaning up all 3 stumps after swinging around. Ian Botham jumping over his stumps after a big swing. There's loads of batsmen who try and do it. It happens at every level. Just slightly over pitched. Very difficult to feel now. I think I'm wearing my shades, but
how many do they need?
not many. 101.
101, so 13.
What was it, 100?
In the 16th. So they actually need 12 to win. Ten to win. Sorry, 10 to draw.
You need a pit helmet out there now.
Pit helmet, lad.
What was it?
It's not that late, it's only 20 past 20. smoke, that was ink. I say I think, I've no idea where it's gone.
Oh, I can see it. But it's suddenly the last 10 minutes. It
Ed
was.
must be close to retiring. What's he on?
Ed?
Yeah, what's he on?
105 for 6 after 16.
Do you get much work in the winter, Adam?
Yeah, I do now. So, yeah, a lot of my work is obviously weddings. A lot of the work that I do for like David Wilson home developments, that's summer because it all needs to be filmed when there's green on the trees. Yeah. But like I say, I've got this retainer with Kings, which I've just got increased, which is brilliant. They've like almost doubled my freelance hours on the retainer, which is incredible for me. So I've got loads. So that's obviously through all the way through the school year. I've just taken on a sounds boring, but it's quite a lucrative job, filming wardrobes.
My wife's father, he sort of did similar to you, but he's got into it from training videos.
Yeah.
And he specialised in. That's what he specialised in.
Yeah.
Just do with Max serving up a
and he
cup
loved
of
it
pies
because
now and
you do it, and then you've got them tied in. So a few years later, when they want to make a change to the system or whatever, then you've got to redo.
So
you know,
Freddie's on 23 and Ed's on 22.
That I didn't see at all. Yeah, so he.
Freddie's on
so
27
that's what he
and
did.
Ed's on 22.
Well, that's what I've got basically doing these wardrobes. So this company that
He's on
do
27.
for Barrett Homes and David Wilson Homes, do all the fitted wardrobes, and they've got about 20 different types. They need each one filming for internally for their own
One more four will do it.
technicians, so that they've got a standard. So yeah, like you say, that's great. I've got another local small developer over near Cly that are working with. So yeah, it is all year round. I mean, basically, I worked in tandem doing a theatre job.
Were they off the bat?
For Kings, which is crap money, and not treated particularly well. But I can jack that in now because. And it's only since lockdown, actually, strangely, that I can do the work, just that work.
Scores are tied.
Take any other work in.
Scores are tied.
Yeah, so it is seasonal to a degree.
Fred's on 29.
Yeah.
Because there was one short.
But yeah, no, it's quite good. So there's some kind of April through till September. Then it's like this year, I've got like 3 weddings in October, and I'll probably get a late booking for December. So
I've gone before. Right.
How many overs did they get it in here? 17. Right, yeah, another 20 would have been interesting, wouldn't it?
And maybe they caught Ed as well. Who knows? They had Max still to come. I think it was quite comfortable.
Yeah, but that's what I said. If
They
it
had
had
Max and Fletch to come.
if it had been another 20, it would have been good.
117 for 6. That is the quickest putting away of the scoreboard I've ever seen.
Well, we had it the other day because we couldn't get the scoreboard to work.
Can you roll that one up for us?